This is part 2 of the Moonlight Sonata Movement 1. Last video we ended on measure 23 at the F sharp minor chord, and we're going to start from there. In the right hand we're going to have that F sharp minor and we're going to invert it twice. Remember to keep the triplet sound. So and now we're going to add C sharp on the top, C sharp, G sharp, B, C sharp, C sharp, F sharp, A, B sharp or C natural, C sharp again, and now we're going to go D sharp, F sharp, G sharp, E, G sharp, C sharp, D sharp, F sharp, A, C sharp, E natural, A sharp, B sharp, or C natural. So we're going to do that one more time, starting from measure 23. If you're following along on your sheet music, I hope you are able to find some. I think there's a free version on MuseScore. If you look at measure 23, that's where we are. It might just help you to write in the chord names or the note letters that I'm telling you as we move along if you can't read the sheet music yet. So back to measure 23 at F sharp minor. Inverted, G sharp, B, F sharp, A, B sharp, C sharp, D sharp, F sharp, G sharp, E, G sharp, C sharp, D, F sharp, A, C sharp, E natural, A sharp, B sharp. And that's measure 28 where we end on the B sharp. In the left hand, we're going to go back to measure 23. You have the F sharp minor octave with that C sharp in the middle for 4 beats. Then you're going to jump up to E sharp with a C sharp in the middle for 4 beats. Then F sharp for 2 beats, D sharp for 1, C sharp for 1, and then B sharp octave with a G in the middle for 3 beats. You'll play it again for the 4th and go to C sharp octave for 2 beats, and then F sharp, F double sharp or G natural, and then ending on measure 28, G sharp octave. I'll play that once more from measure 23. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. And obviously that's a lot faster than how we play it, but I just wanted you to get a sense of how the timing goes. So hands together from measure 23 to measure 28 will sound like this. Measure 28. G sharp in the bottom, B sharp in the top. Now we're going to start with this. We're going to do the right hand for maybe 2 or 3 measures, and then I'll go back to the best part about this middle section from measure 28 to about measure 37, maybe 38, is that the left hand will be playing G the whole time. So it'll be just a G sharp octave in the left hand. So you won't even really have to think about it. It's just every 4 or 8 beats, depending on the measures, but I'll let you know what. So from measure 28, we start on that B sharp, go to another B sharp, D sharp, and then G sharp, A natural, F sharp. So we're going to start that over again. B sharp, G sharp, A natural, F sharp, and then you play the G for the first beat of measure 29. Reposition your right hand so that third finger is on that B sharp now, because you're going to need to reach down and play other notes with your thumb. So B sharp, D sharp, G sharp, B sharp, D sharp, A, F sharp, and then E. Jump up to the E, G sharp, C sharp, that's an E, C sharp, then you're going to repeat that. And you want to really emphasize those notes that are on the top. So you're going to be hearing So just make sure you're emphasizing those top notes. So from that, measure 28, we'll go that whole thing once more. G sharp, A natural, F sharp, G sharp, A, F sharp, E, G sharp, C, E, C, and then repeat it in the bass. C sharp, E, C sharp, and now this is where we're going to start with inverting some chords. So starting with D sharp, A, F sharp, B sharp, A, D sharp, B sharp, F sharp, D sharp, A, F sharp, B sharp. And you don't want to hit that too hard, but I just wanted to emphasize that's where it ended. So measure 32 again. And you're going to keep that triplet sound. So it'll be blueberry, 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 blue. One, two, three, four. Okay. And now we're going to go from that same D, but we're going to, D sharp, C sharp, G sharp, E natural, C sharp, G sharp, E natural, C sharp, G sharp, E, C sharp, G sharp. And this is measure 33. Again, D sharp, C sharp, G sharp, E, C sharp, G sharp, E, C sharp, G sharp, E, C sharp, G sharp. It went from and then to, okay. Now measure 34 starts C sharp, F double sharp, E natural, A sharp, F double sharp, C sharp, A sharp, E natural, C sharp, F double sharp, E, A sharp. So it's going to sound like that. Then again, measure 34, C sharp, and now measure 35. We'll start on F sharp, B sharp, A, D sharp, B sharp, F sharp, D sharp, A, F sharp, B sharp, A, D sharp. So you're going to have the chord this, then you're going to have this, whoops, and then you're going to have this, and you're going to have that. Again, measure 32, 34, measure 34. Oops, F sharp. Now measure 30, measure 32, 33, 34, 35. That was 35. Measure 36 will go back down. So you're still holding this G in the bass. B sharp, F sharp, A, D sharp, F sharp, B sharp, D sharp, A, B sharp, F sharp, A, D sharp. Again. And you're just going to keep going down. Measure 37, F sharp, B sharp, D sharp, A, B sharp, F sharp, A. Now this is where it starts changing. So these two notes are going to be really emphasized. D sharp, C sharp, and then you end on a B sharp or C natural. So measure 37 again, it goes emphasize, because after all those inverted chords, now we finally have a bass melody, so you can hear it. It goes, and it's going to repeat a few times. You'll hear that a few times, so I'll play that from measure 38. This is measure 38. B sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A, that's that D sharp, C sharp, and then we're going to repeat that again. This time with D natural, C sharp, a little bit quieter. Now we're going to finally move the left hand to an A natural, and the right hand we're going to have C sharp, E, C sharp. Move the left hand to an F sharp, while the right hand goes to D sharp. And then move the left hand to a G sharp, while the right hand goes D sharp, G sharp, B sharp, and then D sharp, F sharp, B sharp, resolve at C sharp minor. So let's play from measure 33 again, where all those kind of arpeggios start. Or let's do measure 32, because that's kind of where those start. So with the D sharp. And then D natural, C sharp, A natural, then this chord, G sharp, B sharp, D sharp, F sharp, B sharp, C minor. And then we're going to keep inverting that chord. G sharp. In the left hand, you're going to have B sharp with that G in the middle. In the right hand, you're going to have G sharp, D sharp, F sharp. Move your left hand to C sharp. Now C sharp, E, F sharp in the bottom, A natural, octave in the right hand, C sharp, F sharp, and then G on the top with B natural on the bottom, B, E, G sharp, B, E. Repeat that, but with this time A and F, B, D sharp, reach up to get that B, B, D sharp, resolve with E natural in the left hand, a G sharp, and an E natural. Okay, so back to measure, let's say 41, 42, yeah, 42, where we had back to the C sharp minor. I'm going to play that all over again until we get to that resolution back here. Okay? C sharp minor, invert, and then that's where we're going to end. We're not quite done with the second page, but we're at measure 46, where it ends on E major. And then in the next video, we'll go on from there and finish up the last page. So I will see you then.